Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good evening. What do you say here, folks? Mr. Sean Higgs on Twitter. Come give me a follow. Well, it's not midday money, but hit the like button if you want here for a look at lines. Just about at halftime here. Should be halftime. I'm sure people will be strolling on into the chat soon enough, and we'll get on it. 5-3 day or 5-3 week of NFL football. Denver winner, Pitt winner, Colts. We start at 3-0. Philly with a push. Vegas loser. So 3-1-1 today with NFL. And let's get to it. Lines possibly could have moved from when I loaded these up, and I did my first line ads at about 1:30 today, and then again before I jumped on with Jimmy and Dave over on the pub. So guess that was before the Sunday night game. We'll see how the lines, if they've moved at all. All right. So we'll go through Thursday to Sunday through the 1 o'clock, and then the 4 o'clock games. We'll jump into the chat, say hello, and then we'll wrap it up. Seattle 7. This was a 7. It went to 7.5. I do see a random 8 out there. Total of 46. I said this on Thanksgiving. I said take Dallas right now off a big win, and two things will happen here. If you get a bad performance, and again, I had the Niners there on Thanksgiving, so the reason why I take Dallas is I'm thinking Niners are going to go in there and beat this team, and the line's going to go up, and it has gone up. Take the Cowboys here. Chargers. This game here at 3.5 or 4. I got to tell you, I have a 4 here on the Chargers. Now at 5, this is going to come back down. I had the Chargers in the video today, so let's take the Chargers today plus the 3. They're still alive here. The total looks like it's dead in the water. I'm thinking I want to get down on LA early before they beat a good team like the Ravens, and the line goes up. Well, problem is the Patriots, and this is, listen, I don't want to have anything to do with Chargers laying any kind of favorite at home or on the road. But the Patriots, now at 6, will I be looking at New England? The fact they come out of a bye week and look like this against Tommy DeVito, people, 3 or 4, I don't care how bad the Chargers are. We've seen bad quarterback play this season. Chargers have a legit star quarterback. I don't care how bad the coach is. When it comes to that, we have our own Tommy DeVito on the sideline, and we have a Hall of Fame guy on the other sideline. But the Hall of Fame guy's got nobody to run his ship. I got a better QB. We got Eckler. Maybe we get a couple wide receivers back. Always Allen. These guys are always banged up. I will lay with the Chargers here. Now, if it gets up to 6, 7, I'm not. 3, 4s, even maybe a 5, 4.5s. I could maybe make a case for LA here. The Lions 3.5, 44.5. Hasn't moved. I said this before and I had the Lions on Thanksgiving. I want to lean towards the home dog here because the Saints have a defense the Lions do not. And the Lions, hello, have not looked good. And the defense is a problem. Now, the Saints look terrible today against Desmond Ridder. It was 3 to 3.5, and you know me. The half point, they try to chick you like, oh, boy, look at this. I got the lean. Did I bet the Saints? No. It's moved to 3.5. I'm probably not going to be in on this game just based on that half. And it shouldn't really change my opinion because I like the home dog anyway. I think we have, honestly, how about an under here? Saints offense is not all that great. New Orleans plays defense. I could see this being an under kind of game. Falcons 2.5, 36 against the Jets. Give me the Jets, Jets. This was actually a 3 I saw in some spots. It was a 1. Excuse me as I yawn. A 1.5 right? It was a one. It was a two. I saw 1.5s. I see a lot of 2.5s. I do still see a three out there. Give me the anytime I get some kind of dome team coming out into the elements. It's December. You're playing a dome in the South. Now I get a rookie quarterback, Heineke, and I like Taylor Heineke, but whatever. Desmond Ritter. The Jets defense has not quit. And I don't want to say they're going to quit. You got a lot of, I keep saying, how much do they have left in them to play? Right? I mean, every game's like we give up 13 points, we still can't win a game. This is a winnable game. Your quarterback now, it's going to be, is it the Boyle show probably again? Plenty of time to prep, do some new things here, work some kinks out. Jets, baby. Take the Jets. I did. Arizona. Are you kidding me with this line? This was a 3, and I'm like, you know what? I had Pitt today. I'm going to come back on Pitt, right? Defense. A lot of offense, right? You saw a bunch of like 400 yards. They still couldn't put a bunch of points on the board. But you saw, and again, and you're in a spot here, division rival. You're familiar with each other. They don't have that with Arizona. I'm expecting points from Pitt. Now, at 6, I said this was 3 this afternoon. When I got games up on the site and I did this, I come back 3 hours later. It's a 6. Is Kyler Murray out? How is this a 6? Wow. I would still lean a little Pitt. I'm not an Arizona guy. We have the under 4.5. I think their win total. Colts 2 and a 42 at the Titans. Leaning the Colts here. This was a 1. I'm seeing 2s and 2.5s, 42.5 here. Again, quarterback play. We can make fun of Minshew. Nobody loves Minshew mania. The guy does enough to win. He's a veteran guy. He's got players around him. Now, Levi could be good, right? I mean, I can't say he doesn't have Hall of Fame type guys at running back and wide receiver to throw the ball to, right? It's 2 good guys, Hopkins and Henry. All that being said, I do like the Titans head coach. Again, the quarterback play, utterly important. The young guys need some time to grow. Give me the Colts here. Again, it's just, do I want to lay 2 on the road? Not really. Am I running to bet this game at Colts any kind of favorite? No. Hey, you get Colts minus 110, minus 1, be one thing. 2.5s. And we'll see how this game goes during the week. But initially, Indy for me. Here's another one. Miami, 9.5 for the 49. This was 7. This was a 7 spot. And what do we see? We didn't even see these teams play today and the line moved. What is that about? You fire a coordinator for Washington. Is it really that guy's fault when you trade away guys? I mean, the defense hadn't been playing good. Is it all his? Is it all on him? I don't know about that. Do I want to lay 10 on the road in Miami? And that's what you're doing when you're laying a 9 spot. Now, we had Miami early number at 6.5 over the Jets. Never in doubt, Miami and the over there. Could we be more of the same in this spot here? Quite possibly, yes. Tua, a little better than Howell. Is the Miami defense as good as Dallas? I don't think so. Washington home, maybe a little bit of a, not an edge, but better than the Jets. How would you rate these teams next to each other? Who's Miami have up next? A doubleheader next Monday, by the way. Doubleheader on Monday night. Titans, Miami, Packers, Giants. Yikes. Yeah, I guess it could lean a little Washington here. A 49 for the total? It could be a blizzard for all we know. All right, we're coming into the 4 o'clock games. Let's get to the chat. Say hello real fast. Look at this, 40-ounce beer bill. I just saw 40 OZ over at the pubs. Welcome for stopping by. Appreciate it. Groovy's in the house. He was right. Chargers got problems. Apparently they do. Look good on that first drive. Nothing since. Stop Geo, my guy. Welcome. Even you, happy holidays in your family. Hopefully it's been a stomach. Listen, I'm still eating a chocolate cookie, giant chocolate cookie. It's been sitting here for 2 hours. I was doing with Jimmy and Dave and the crew. Sylvester's in the house. What do you say? Welcome. Love all the new cats coming in. Ray had an awesome hockey day and Gustav scored a goal. Yeah, Ray is, what do you go, 3-1 with those? I know the first two cash, the second one, I mean, the parlay didn't hit because he had a loser in there. Under second half max bet. I'm not a huge jumping into in-game kind of stuff for DOZ, but I did like the over to start, and I thought we're looking good on the first drive. It has died since, and at 44.5, I was like, oh boy, and it just keeps coming down. What have you seen here that thinks there's going to be offense? 2017, maybe? Maybe we could get that out of this crew? You guys really think they're scoring 24 points second half? Exactly. That's what I just said. No. Nope. Nope. I'm with you on that under. T-Money's in the house. I think I get good with NFL. I'm getting there. All right. I mean, what do you mean think? You're not too bad. What are you talking about, T-Money? Ravens full game -3, 6.5 and 9.5 full game. Chargers beat Ravens. Here we go. Are you trolling me with your Chargers beat the Ravens? I thought they were. Now, what is the score? It's what, 10-3? I mean, it's not some foregone conclusion that the Ravens are running away with this one. You could win all three of these. You could lose all these. 305 is in the house. What do you say there? Chargers game pretty slow. Yeah. Still saving me from my Saturday loss with the earlier picks in the NFL. Thank you. Breaking even's winning. I wish we would have the Philly game, whatever. I mean, I like to try to win every one, but it is what it is. And the Chargers here, listen, the overshot, we still have a shot with the +3 here. It's nothing's over till it's over, as they say. T-Money, Eagles money line +1A. I'm tempted to bet it now. I assume it won't go to 110 or more. Well, this was a Niner minus. The Niners were +1.5, and I think I said that the other day to take San Fran at plus money before the game started today. And again, but here's my dilemma here now. Well, not really a dilemma. I took Philly -3 at home, thinking they're losing to KC, and then they have a big game here at home. The good news is that they needed overtime and not a huge comeback, but they had to still come back and win in dramatic fashion to pull out a win here. Niners, I liked them before in this spot. I think they have a better defense. And honestly, like player for player on offense, I think they could go. I mean, people like Hurts more than Purdy. I get it. You want to say the wide receivers are better for Philly? All right. I don't know. I think Dabo's pretty good. I mean, CMC's a beast himself. I'm going to take a little point there. I think the Niners are a little better. And this is a tough spot with, again, Philly pulls it out. And we're going to talk about this game in a little bit. Where's not a complete game yet? And until they do, it's tough. It's tough to back them. Colts and Eagles. Colts laying. Broncos Center next week. Yeah, we'll get to that one. Right, I think that's one of the next ones up here. Broncos Texans, I believe. Maurice. Lions -3.5 coming off a loss. I think Detroit Cards a disaster in the red zone. Why do you want the Lions coming off? They have no defense. Yeah, Carr's bad. Red zone, strike zone, auto zone. Doesn't make a difference. The problem is that Detroit's defense, you just made Jordan Love look like Aaron Rodgers. You want to bet that defense? Last time I saw them on the road, I told you to take the Ravens. People thought I was crazy. The Ravens beat them 38-6 or whatever the hell they rolled them by. I don't want to take the Lions defense versus a team that plays defense. Jets money line, absolutely, Maurice. Jets are toilet seat. Come on, Team Money. You're wrong, Jets. I mean, Jets might be a toilet seat, but you like the Falcons favored? You're betting the Falcons on the road with a rookie quarterback. That's where you're going. Falcons favored on the road. Groovy says, bring back Lynn Swan, help the Steelers. Lynn Swan, I mean, take Louis Lips. Team Money, Colts rolling right now. I like the roster. Yeah, I like the Colts. Michael B's in the house. Tommy Dime, give me the Packers +7 against Green Bay. We're going to get to that one. Yes. Michael B says, Sacramento State up. You get it. Plus 375. He's set to take it. I like that with you against Cal Davis. Nick, what do you got here? Iowa money line over Michigan next week is my lock of the week. Here we go, Nick. Good to see you. And I'll tell you what, at least in this one here, it wasn't like Iowa football where when you're laying 23,000 Iowa basketball, whatever, 32,000 to win $100. At least this one, you're getting a plus money. So plus money, team money will be behind you here as well. Maurice, primetime under has been playing all season. Under just in general. I am 35-13 with totals this year. That's 73%. Maurice is under Monday night tomorrow with Minnesota, or we're talking next week's Monday night with the Bengals and the Jags. Sac State won the Causeway Classic plus 375 money line. Wow, excellent, Michael. Good one. I should have grabbed some of that. Dumb. I took some 9 with you in my personal. I need the Chargers covered. It's 4.5 to make it a pretty darn good day. I don't think you're totally out of it. It's 10-3. We're alive at 10-3. I mean, it can lose 13-10. It can lose 17-14. 17-16, 17-13. Not 17-13 doesn't help. Team money Eagles game should be a shootout, but Philly is the best team in the NFC. I figure San Fran will give us some points. I don't like the San Fran defense. Eagles can get to 30. Yeah, but they could also give up 35. Team money said, I wouldn't bet the Jets game, but the Jets are winning. Aren't winning. Your Jets are winning that game. I can't do Iowa. I'll be on Oregon. I'll lose my behind on Alabama as usual. Let's get to some 4 o'clock action here. Carolina, a 6-spot versus Tampa Bay. Now, do I want to lay 6 with Tampa at home, even though I have a 10-1 South ticket? I like Baker and the whole crew. This line, actually, I'm seeing 38.5, so it's come down a little tick. I want to say take the over here. Carolina's got a bad defense. Tampa still has some offensive guys. How about we go over the total? But also, do you have to bet this one? I don't even have a lean in this game. Now the Broncos and the Texans. 345. So it's moved up too. It was 43.5. This is what happens when Denver scores. Now we had Denver today. Nice win. Never in doubt winner there. Texans, a clunker off the crossbar. Is it time to get back on them here? Right? I said we kind of don't like the Texans in their spot because, the train was getting a little too full. Everybody's on the bandwagon. Look at this. Texans, Stroud, yay. Nah, we go the other way. We're zigging. Now do we zag back here? I don't know. I like the Broncos because of the defense. This quarterback's a little better, and now they're on the road. I'm not going to hate people coming here taking the Texans at -3. You want to take the Hall of Famers on the other side, coach and QB. They've definitely turned things around. I could see the talking points now that Miami's the first team ever to score 70 on a team that made the playoffs. Seems like a long time ago. Maybe an over here. Again, I've got to dig in this one. I don't have anything in this game. Game of the week here. Niners, it's a pick 'em. 45.5 for Philly. I like San Fran. I told you the other day I took San Fran plus 1.5. It's a pick now. And in fact, I'm seeing San Fran as the favorite. Good to be a little ahead of things. That's why I say, come in the Midday Money Show, tell you things we're looking at as the week progresses. I still like San Fran here. Want to talk revenge games, this and that. I mean, if the Philly crew was taking revenge for the Super Bowl, well, you better be on San Fran in this one. Browns a 4 versus the Rams, and hello, are you kidding me? This line is all right. It's I see 4.5. I saw 6.5, but that's for the next game. So it's a 4.5 here, and this was initially a 1, by the way. This was a 1. Do I want to lay 4 with the Rams? I want to say I will. I probably should have put a lean to the Rams here. I wasn't sold on them with Stats Padford coming back today, and Kupp was still a little banged up. Wasn't sure what we're going to get out of him. Back-to-back spots for Cleveland now on the road. Not an easy matchup. And like I said today in my little write-up, I think, on the sites where I was talking about taking Denver here. You beat Baltimore, you beat Pitt. Now you're going on road to Denver. Tough spot to play. He's playing hot. You end up losing this one, 29-12. And it gets away late. A couple fourth quarter touchdowns. It is what it is. Here comes quarterback controversy. Maybe you're going to roll two quarterbacks in here. I don't know what to tell Browns fans. So I'm not looking. It's not a good spot. With when you're using two quarterbacks, right? We know this. Rams have Vegas next after this. Or no, they do not. Excuse me. Hold on a second. Look at the wrong. Who do they have after? They're on the road to Baltimore. Apologies to that. In Baltimore next. Then they're home for a couple. So this is a good spot. Good spot for the Rams. I don't hate the Rams here. 4. They might be thinking playoffs here. Let's hit some comments before we close out with Sunday and Monday nights. Raw Mexico Smash competition, 3 in a row. Don't call it a comeback. I saw we were doing good. I didn't check earlier today. I checked on Thursday or Friday, rather. Ken, Sean, thanks for doing this. Any thoughts on tomorrow's under? I actually like the Bears tomorrow. I thought about using the Bears on the site. I'll probably use them in the chat. I'm telling you now, they're +3. Give me the Bears for tomorrow. And every Sunday, bro. You don't have to fact me. I do it. And honestly, probably when college gets into full swing, the end of December with Bulls, I'll probably come back with look at lines for a little bit. I used to do it every night, look at lines. So, King D's in the house. Welcome. Colts, you're at the game. Nice. Yeah. I had your Indies today. I had your Colts. I had the Colts today. I liked Indy today. Happy they won. I was high on them to start the season too. Team money. Don't be liking my Rams messing with you. This Rams team, if they could sell for I'm shocked they're winning, believe it or not. I wasn't really high on them. Sunday night. Chiefs, a 7 and a 41.5 here against the Packs. Give me Green Bay. Now, I had the Raiders today at 9.5. It didn't get there. And as I said, I'm not looking away 7, 8, 9, 10 with Kansas City on the road. Back-to-back road games. And I know it's the Chiefs. I know they're really good. I know they play defense. The under is a little too low here. I don't want to jump on this under of 41.5. Right? I actually, you know what? There's 42s out here now. So it's ticked up a notch. I guess that's what you get. The line's going to pop up a little bit when you see Kansas City score a 31 spot after struggling a bit. I'm still looking at my Packer player. You know what's up next year for Kansas City? At home, Buffalo. At home, Buffalo. I'll take Green Bay +7. Monday night, Bengals +7 of 41. I'm leaning Jags in the under here. And why wouldn't I be? I mean, what the Bengals got some problems through no fault of their own. I mean, I guess it is when you want to draft. I said this when they took Jamar Chase. Like, yeah, let's get a quarterback his favorite receiver. But if you don't put a offensive liner from your quarterback, he winds up getting hurt, and he is hurt. Jake Browning. Are we sold on Jake Browning after one game? I'll take the Jags at home here, laying a touchdown. That's it. Yeah, Chiefs. You know that. We had them in game 1. Should have had a cover to start the season. Chiefs looks way too easy. I may just skip it either. Green Bay gets lucky or gets blown out. Yeah. And when I initially looked at the things, I'm like, you know what? I really don't love a lot of games this week. And I ended up firing today on 3, 6, 9 games. 7 on sites. Maurice, Chiefs have scored 30 points or more 5 straight versus the Raiders. The team total was 26.5 today. Wow. Those are different teams, though, man. I know it's Raiders Chiefs, but now you got a different head coach. You got different mentality of players. Where's the Chiefs offense been? But if you hit it, congratulations. JW, terrible game. What is this? 13-3? 13-3. I took a Eckler 3 touchdowns I said to take. plus 2,100. Justin Herbert, 79 yards passing. Super. Jake's in the house. Anyone watch the Patriots game today? No. Only for related, you had to watch that game. All righty. Thanks for popping in for a half hour. Midday money tomorrow. T-Money with the last comment. Baltimore can't freaking score TD in the red zone. Disgusting. I got a Beckham touchdown anytime. Doesn't look good. Eckler can't score. Whatever. Listen, we got a championship week. We'll be talking about. Hit the like button on the way out. Broncos starting to look like a real team. The defense has come around, JW. We've had them last couple weeks. Should be an interesting game this week, though, against Texans. On the road, team playing pretty good. Texans almost, again, they lost, but you can have growing pains. You can't win them all as a young team. I'm out of here. See everybody tomorrow. Thanks for popping in on a Sunday night.